I'm here with the famous Sean O'Donohue. Did I say it right?
O'Donohue.
O'Donohue. I'm a man
O'Donohue.
with last names, first names, and middle names. Good to see
No,
you,
you're
Sean.
not. Good to see you. No, you're not. You just like seeing that, hearing that ho.
Oh.
Having some fun. Oh.
That's in the party. We ain't in the party today.
Right. It's funny.
Tell people a little bit of what you know about Samm Consulting.
Well, Mel, you and I met probably 5 years ago. I think it's 5 years ago, 2017, so 5 years ago. First time I had a conversation, I knew you were just like me, charismatic, be able to work with people, talk to people, and got the opportunity to find out exactly what you do. What I was impressed with when I found out, first of all, is that you started the insurance business, that you actually owned a couple of agencies before you started this company. And typically the reason why most companies become successful is because they solve a problem that people have. And agency owners have a problem, whether you know it or not. When you go to buy an agency or you go to sell your agency, there's a problem because there's mistakes that you're going to make when you do that. And if you don't have somebody consulting you or working with you to be able to make sure you're doing that properly so that you maximize the return on your investment, then you're going to have a problem. And you found that out the hard way. So I learned.
Right.
And so that's how this started. So that's how I met you, and that's how I became to know more about you and find out some details because I was interested in learning a little bit of the knowledge that you already had.
My newest thing I thought about helping away agents with is agency death and transition planning. Tell me why that sparked your interest so much, why you've been so intrigued about that every time we talk.
Absolutely. If you think about this, in any given business, whether you're selling insurance or you're selling widgets or you're selling clothes, whatever, the business owner is typically the key person in that business. They're the ones that are actually motivating and running the whole thing to work, whether it's one agency owner, one single owner business person, like a solopreneur if they are, or if you've got 10 or 12 team members that work with you. But the biggest problem a lot of people don't realize, don't think about is, what happens if you walk out the door today and don't walk back in tomorrow? Something happened, you had a heart attack, you had a car accident, died. Tomorrow, what happens? And I had an aha moment when you and I had a conversation of what does happen? Who knows my user ID and my passwords to everything that's going on? Who knows my business valuation? Who knows who payroll, the bankers that I'm talking to, all the details. That was an aha moment for me to say, oh my gosh, this is something. Because one, I'm married, so my wife is now the business owner. And she's never been in insurance. She doesn't have an insurance license. She wouldn't know what to do. And that is huge to be able to have that opportunity and know what to do, to have it in writing, step by step, line by line, of how to either continue that business, make the determination whether you want to continue that business, or to say, you know what, this is not for me, and be able to get the return on that investment out of that. Because what a lot of people don't realize is that sometimes you'll get offered a low number, and they have no idea what that is, and they might take it because they think it's good, but that's not what the business is valued at, and you help make that determination.
Well, I appreciate it, Sean. Before you go, tell the two people in the world, in the Allstate world, who don't know about you, tell them a little bit about your agency, where you're from.
Okay, the two people. So, Galveston, Texas. My dad started our agency 46 years ago. I took over the agency in 2012 and been working with him since January of '97. About 6 years ago, I made it my goal to get out and learn from the best of the best, and that's why I'm standing in front of him.
Appreciate it, Sean. Thank you. GoPro, stop recording.